in the Devon Island soil. The clearly defined lines are created by the repeated freezing and thawing of water. You can find them all over the polar regions of the Earth, and often if you dig down into the cracks, you can still find ice. There are similar patterns seen in satellite photos of Mars. The implication is there was melting and freezing of water there, too. And where there was water on Mars, there also could have been life. But to find and explore polygons on Mars, it might take the eyes and judgment of a human, just as it did to see what was really here at Devon Island's Site 6.
I think that robots are not sufficient for the exploration and understanding of Mars. And that's because we will not know what robots have missed. By sending humans, there's no guarantee that we will find everything. But the chances of humans missing something that the robots would find are small.
That's typical of glacial meltwater channels right here.
And that is because robots are programmed to find what they're programmed to find.
That's good. It looks really obvious from here.
They're not very well suited to really improvise in the context of exploration. Robots don't explore themselves.
Peter, can we get a still photo of this? Because there's other examples here.
Okay, so I think we've used about 2/3 of our oxygen on this trip. Okay, so we'll head back. We'll take the flow road back and try to catch as much as we can on the way, okay? Roger that.
With the exploration of Site 6 completed, the entire summer field season is now winding down. It's clear all the participants survived the 6-week simulation, but would they have made it on a real 2.5-year mission to Mars? All hope that at least they learned some important lessons to help pave the way.
It's very clear to me that we are, as we're going through this whole exercise, learning specific lessons that just need to be confirmed by more experience.
You want to go out, you want to go EVA. It's tiring, but you want to do it again and again. You want to go to new places, you want to explore. But you're going to have to pace yourself. You're going to have to interweave EVA days with habitat days for the sake of doing the analysis of the samples and photographs and so forth that you bring in. This is Phelamines.
It's the bottom line is what are the rules and what are the parameters that we're going to need to go to a planet like Mars. You just can't pull them out of a hat. There's no book you can get from the library that tells you what to do.
Before we can just launch ourselves into a big program like this, we need to do some homework. This is what NASA's participation here is about. And until we have answers to specific questions like what kinds of tools we will need, what kinds of spacesuits will be needed, and what types of humans will be necessary for such a mission, and what kinds of robotic assistance will be needed.
Good boy!
We won't quite have the solution yet to our problem.
The plane's here. I gotta go.
6 weeks after arriving on Devon Island, the scientists, engineers, and Mars Society volunteers are heading back to the earthly comforts of home.
Got a big one coming through.
Soon, the cold and sunless Arctic winter will take over here.
As you know, the patch cannot be purchased. It is only awarded.
But next summer, these pioneers plan to be back, continuing to do what they can to make a human mission to Mars come true.
See you, Peter. Let's go. You're a great guy. See how it goes.
Thank you, Pascal. You're awesome, man. This is a fabulous flight. Many times over.
It's very dangerous. I know. Okay, you ready to set?
Okay, you got the science instrument, hammer.
Okay.
So what are you seeing down there? What are you seeing?
I can't hear you.
Do you see any fossils?
Fossils, yeah. I think there's evidence of Homo erectus here.